Guys, Corey posted, and naturally people don't react to all of Corey's videos, but I ain't gonna say drama, but with that one account that like posts a lot of Corey stuff, like with AI Corey talking to him and stuff, they thought Corey made the AI, so they were like, "Oh yeah, this is when he coming back," and all this. He said he did it for money. We could put him to the side. We could stop giving him, you know what I mean? Stop looking at him. The real Corey's back. So let's watch. You know what I mean? Let's see what he's talking about because we know about. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was sitting here on TikTok trying to sit there and come up with theories. People on Reddit that was finding more stuff like out. I appreciate you guys. I'm a Gravity Falls fan. I'm like, into like the whole mystery and everything, but like I ain't gonna lie to you. When I sat there and I saw like code on the bottom, like game theory and everything, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was sitting here like, yo, bro, we gonna have to figure out this code. Like somebody gonna have to help me figure this code out because I ain't gonna lie, I got Sonata, and then I was questioning what the hell Sonata was. It gave me a bunch of different things in Japanese and stuff, saying like, oh, basically, like I was trying to figure out what the code meant at the bottom. Let me see if I can pull it up actually. But basically, right, Sonata is a samurai tribe. Let me see if I can pull it up because somebody said it for me. Not for me, but somebody explained it on Reddit, and I was able to understand that a lot easier. It says Sonata, and if you go to the description of this video and add your email, it says this. I don't know what it means by it though. So basically, uh, people also like there was two different things, right? Sonata is also a name of like a samurai clan, which is one thing. But people also was thinking like, oh, it could be the name of his main character and stuff like that, which he might say in the video. And I'm hoping he does, because you can't put a code like that and just leave us to be confused. And then Bree was trying to tell me that it just means hello, but you know what I mean? Like, if it all just meant hello this whole time, I'm not gonna say I'd be pissed, but I'd kind of question. You just said hello and then brush it off because you put a whole cryptic message to say hello. But if you get the email and everything, it will say, well, no. Okay, they think it says Sanda, but it's supposed to be six, which is why I got Sonata, which is a clan. And that's what I was talking to people on TikTok about and stuff. I'll put like everything up so you guys can see it. But Sonata's like a clan um that was, where is it? I can't find it. I didn't take a screenshot like I thought I did. But basically Sonata is a clan that was running around in the 1500s, I believe. I gotta look this up, bro. I gotta make sure I find it. It's gonna bother me throughout the video, and I don't want to sit there and get it wrong. Like, if somebody corrects me, please do. Not like that. Hold on, let me make sure it's in full screen for you guys. Like, yeah, is that like an ability where you can kind of put the sonic boom thing on the floor, and it kind of if you played Spider-Man 2, which I didn't play, I watched. Never mind. Anywho, I watched Berlizzi play it mostly, but yeah. Um, if you put like the sonic boom thing down, it should kind of. it would work on Venom. So I don't know if that monster specifically kind of like gets not repulsed, but like is like, ooh, I don't like loud noises. You know what I mean? If that works on it, then that's smart. But I thought at first when he dropped that on the floor that it was gonna push them upward, and then he did the uppercut as well. So I don't know if that's supposed to like be an added thing or not, like damage. Um, it shows everybody who worked on it here. There was some people on Twitter reposting it, saying like they were working on it and stuff. Credit to you guys, because oh my goodness, you guys were able to keep quiet for so long and not say a dang thing about this. And uh, also another thing, right? King Lion. I'm not saying this as like beef or anything. I'm throwing this out as an idea actually, because everyone's saying right after I saw King Lion say it as the biggest creator, right? I didn't see anybody else say it on TikTok or anything like that. But King Lion was like, "Why doesn't Corey just make the anime? Because he should have enough money for it. Does he need money? We can help him." Blah blah blah.
After saying, and don't get me wrong, I'm the king of telling people to read books. I really am. But you can't physically drop something like that and then be like, "Hey, I'm dropping a book, guys. What do you need? What do you need? Just do a fundraiser. What do you need? What do you need? Do you need tithes and offerings? We can pass a collection plate. What do you need? Like what are you needing? No. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. How do you do future sight or perception or being able to see somebody's movies before they do them better than Naruto or One Piece? How do you know what? Why am I talking? Why am I talking?
But I think the way Corey wants to do this is if he wants the money for a project, and I'm saying this because I would kind of do it this way, not specifically, but you know, like at first, obviously you're putting your own money and time and stuff into things, but with a project like this, I don't think he would want to just sit there and be like, "Oh yeah, I have a bunch of this YouTube money. I could just sit there and make this an anime and people will watch it." Now, I'm not acting like you guys won't. You guys probably will. I know a lot of people that have been Corey Kenshin fans since I was like in middle school or something like that. I wasn't. I watched him in middle school because of like Five Nights at Freddy's. I didn't remember his name, but I saw him before. You know what I mean? But like for me, seeing Corey again and seeing like for a lot of y'all, y'all grew up with Corey. I grew up with like Five Nights at Freddy's, so like I grew up around Corey, but like not with him. And like people had to put me on to like all these like creators and stuff, which is really cool because I'm not gonna lie, when Corey does those things where he's like directly talking to you, yeah, you, the person who walked away from the phone, yeah, something like that. When he does stuff like that, it's cool as hell. I'll be sitting here thinking that he's actually like watching. Granted, I know he's not, but it feels more real when he does something like that. Or like when Berlizzi sometimes does it from time to time because I know he watches it, and he'll be like, yeah, when he talks to you in the beginning of the video, or like in the middle of the video when he thinks he did something wrong and you're judging him, and he feels like he's going to be judged, and he's like, trying to be defensive and explain what he was doing. Yeah, yeah. I like that like interaction thing. That's a cool thing that people started picking up from YouTube. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, I think he's trying to actually like. I think the reason of him putting the manga out and saying it's not an anime is going to be so then, like, if you actually like the project, like, let's say you end up being a major fan, or I end up being a major fan of the monsters we made. I sit there and buy the manga and all this other stuff, and I'm sitting here doing like chapter reviews with you guys or talking to you guys about it and stuff like that. That would be what he goes for. That would be the thing that helps him make money to be like, okay, now we can make it an anime because we know people like it. It's not just for me, which is a great idea. I'm not gonna lie, it's smart because there's some people that sit there and make like shows, movies, podcasts, and people are like, do we really have to see this? Like, it's a way to support, but do we really want to watch this? So this is kind of the way to build up to it. Because if you're like committing to something and it ends up doing really bad. I don't know if it's connections or anything like that he needs. Like King Lion was saying, if he needs it, he could probably find the people. But when it comes to the money and stuff like that, that's the part that I don't think is too difficult. And we probably think that because he's freaking Corey Kenshin has a bunch of subs and all this stuff. But overall, like you don't want to commit to a project or something and then it does bad. Is didn't somebody in Phase do that? They hosted like a tournament or something like that, and everybody's like L host, and he started feeling bad because it's like nobody liked the thing that I created. So Corey probably is trying to prevent that. Not like he's seen that situation and was like, oh, let me do something else, but he probably doesn't want to end up having that exact thing when he could probably just sit there and actually give you guys the manga that he wanted to make. Like, hey, this is my idea. Do you guys like it? Because if you don't know him as Corey Kenshin, he's just putting out a manga, right? You want to know what it's about. So this is like he's going through the same process as a natural mangaka. I think the proper term is. Thank goodness. I'm gonna need to do something about that, or at least pay attention to it. But yeah, I say all that to mention that there was a code at the end of the video that you know, I was like, gotta figure out what this is, because code, gravity falls, all this mystery stuff. Jesus, my camera. But yeah, codes, gravity falls, mystery, any type of like thing that I could actually like look into a lot, I'm definitely gonna sit there and do it. But he says it at the it pops up at the end. How many is it? It's a it's a collection of numbers, but it's one it's six. So it'd be six like letters when it actually, you know, pops up in a thing. Which I got Sonata, which the first letter was S, the second letter was A, NADA. I'll put it on top of the thing so you see it, but at the bottom. But yeah, him saying it's not an anime and stuff like that, and him being back in his room, I know a lot of people were happy about this, bro. I know everybody was like bawling their eyes out and stuff, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It put a smile on my face too. I was out with Bree and her family. We were shopping and I was sitting here like, damn, he actually came back. Like my friend had to sit there and try to text me like, yo, bro, Corey uploaded, and I was like, I'm not even home. I can't even like react to this. It's only like a minute, 2 minutes, but it seemed hella cool. And you guys would have seen me like freak out with the code at the back, like at the end of the video, and I was like trying to figure it out. Because on TikTok, I literally sat there and told people like, "Hey, there's a code in the back of Corey's video. Let's figure it out." But I ain't gonna lie, I think the Reddit figured it out. But we are still, I think, I don't want to say we, unless I'm like, you know what I mean, like confirmed samurai. But I don't want to say we. But I definitely looked into it for the codes and try to figure out what Corey's talking about. Everybody else did too, but you know what I mean? They're split. I don't want to say that we all stuck to one thing, but Sanada seems to be the word we're all focused on. And, you know, it's like some people think Sanada's the name of the main character. Others think that, it's the samurai tribe. And honestly, it could be both, but I'd never know. Um, but yeah, basically, this is a like lewd or whatever to the fact that he uploaded a new video. Uh, or is it? That was number 3 on trending. That's crazy. Um, 54 minutes ago. I was ranting for 40 minutes. I can't. Anyways, bro.